Huh? You hate people?
I said I hate myself.
Oh, it's crooked. It's really crooked. Mental health often moves through lives going unnoticed, tearing away at individuals, breaking them down piece by piece. 1 minute they're there, the next they're gone. This collection explores my own journey through my mental health. First, anxiety, the constant buzz of noise that never stops. Then, obsession, perfection, and the rigid rules that rule my life when it comes to OCD. And lastly, when escape feels like the only option and we consider suicide. The first piece, Anxiety, by Erie Reed, she explores what it's like to have anxiety and feels left out of this world. Anxiety by Erie Reed. Anxiety. How do people act normal? I would like to know how to act normal too. Do people hurt others for the satisfaction of their own ego? I don't know. I just feel like a puzzle piece not meant for this world. Maybe I belong somewhere else. The anxiety eats up my insides, and in the end, it eats up me whole. There's nothing left but chunks of flesh. Do I even belong here? How do people act different? I would like to know how to act different too. Do they see others and loathe them? Or do they know what it's like to be inside themselves? I still don't fit in. I'm just a left out puzzle piece with nothing to complete. Falling to the floor. In the next piece, Shake, Shake by Heaven, she explores what it's like to have anxiety, often expressed through the shaking leg. Shake, Shake by Heaven. Shake, shake, shake my leg. It bounces around like the thoughts in my head. Thud, thud, thud. You're worthless, you're stupid. What if, why, who, what, when, where, what? What if these thoughts never stop? What if they never go away? Never just pop. Shake, shake, shake my leg. My heart beats fast while my brain stays stuck on the past. Bum, bum, bum. Can I survive this? Breathe, blink. Am I able to thrive? Am I awake here today, or am my heart going to break? Shake, shake, shake my leg. Is my mind here or is it elsewhere? My body stop, or the world simply eavesdrop? Am I worthy of such a gift, or must I slit my own wrists? I have no right to exist. Shake, shake, shake my leg. In the next piece, Anxiety's Monologue by Micaiah Lawrence, she explores what it's like to have her own anxiety and finds that the root cause is perfection, even though it's a non-existent societal pressure that's placed on her. Anxiety's Monologue by Micaiah Lawrence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't let yourself slip out of reality. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your head on straight. Breathe, damn it, breathe. And there I go again. My brain tends to be in a separate vessel than my body itself. The world has gone black, but I am still racing through problem after problem. I can hear the world around me, but speaking, moving, and breathing isn't an option. The world is cruel to those with the biggest hearts. We push and pull as others come to us for guidance. We coach, support, and promise sanctity, but when does that come for us? Darkness. Nothing but darkness as I dissociate from the existence of those around me. I don't know what started it, but my mind and body have banded together to build a defense mechanism to remove me from the world momentarily. Sometimes it's quick. Other times I feel like I've been out for hours when it's only been minutes. I guess it comes with the stress of living in the realm of perfectionism, when perfection doesn't exist. No matter the emotion, the second I am overwhelmed, I am gone from this earth. Fear, drop. Sadness, dissociate. Stress, believe me, that's when I hit the floor quickest. I don't know what it is, but me and this earth currently, they don't mix. That is nothing out of the ordinary. But nothing with me is ordinary, to say the least. I count my steps until they're perfect. Odd numbers, well, they scare me. If it isn't perfect, it's wrong. Well, unless someone else does it, because it's giving their all. It's always right if someone else does it, because when it's me, in my mind, it's never perfect. And why? Right. Perfectionism. It's a twisted and non-existent societal pressure that I will always fail to achieve, and boy, does failure terrify me. In the next piece, Perfection by Priscilla Hernandez, she explores her own perfectionism while arguing because others settle for good enough, while nothing is good enough for perfectionists. Perfection by Priscilla Hernandez. Good enough is as good as it's going to get, you said to me. Well, fuck you. I refuse to settle. If it means I'm alone, so be it. If it means I'm the only one left, so be it. I will not settle. And I will not believe that happiness stops at good enough, because nothing is good enough. Not until it's perfect. And you may say perfection doesn't exist, but that's because you've given up at good enough. And you don't know where to look for perfection. I've seen perfection in the eyes of the brokenhearted, perfectly miserable. I've seen perfection in the arms of someone else, perfectly invisible. I've seen perfection in words, perfect explanation. I've seen perfection in myself, perfectly hopeless. No, so don't tell me that good enough is as good as it's going to get, because I know it exists, and I've seen it. And I'll be here with you. And you, well, you can just settle. Because that's good enough for you. And that's as good as you'll ever get. In the next poem, Your OCD Girlfriend by Shannon Dean, she talks of what it's like to have OCD while in a relationship. Her partner thinks it's cute and quirky, while in reality, it's in everyday rules that rule her own life. Your OCD Girlfriend by Shannon Dean. Your OCD girlfriend. You kiss one side of my neck and then the other with a smile. When you're behind me, you rest one hand on your hip to take a selfie, and I place my hand on the other. Quickly, you realize you love a girl with balance. You lost her to tendencies and rules that love cannot fix. And I know my OCD will affect you too. Yet you still call me your little OCD girlfriend. Within 11 days, you realized that 4 was my number. But you couldn't have waited until the 12th day. You messed up a system in a bid to help. To make it worse, the first argument lasted 21 minutes, so even that wouldn't fit into the system. You'll never get it, will you? Yet I'll always be your little OCD girlfriend. Each color may seem like a little cute way to keep organized, but without them, I'm a black abyss in desperate need of structure, a visual balance. But I'll always be your little OCD girlfriend. Clockwise. That's the way I'll walk around you. Don't walk my path. Don't roll the other way. Don't try and change me, because you know the rules. Because I'm your little OCD girlfriend. Now forget the clocks, numbers, and colors. They're a small fry in my OCD pond. Balance. That's my weakness. That's why it might hurt you. But that's why it takes time. But remember, what happens to one side must happen to the other. Your love will be my balance. Your lips will touch me twice, and you'll remember, I'm your little OCD girlfriend. And lastly, when escape feels like the only option after all of this builds up, Allison Taffel explores what it's like for a character Big Red as he takes his life in those last living moments. The View from Halfway Down by Allison Taffel. The weak breeze whispers nothing. The water screams blind. His feet shift, teeter-totter. Deep breath. Stand back. It's time. Toes untouched, the overpass, soon they're water-bound. Eyes locked shut, but peek to see the view from halfway down. A little wind, a summer sun, a river rich and regal, a flood of fond endorphins that brings a calm that knows no equal. You're flying now, you see things much more than clear from the ground. It's all okay, it would be, were you not halfway down. Thrash to break from gravity, what now could slow the drop? All I'd give my toes to touch, the safety back at top. But this is it, the deed is done, silence drowns the sound. Before I leave, I should have seen the view from halfway down. No, I really should have thought